Imagine yourself on a luxury cruise, the ocean breeze in your hair and the party atmosphere in full swing. Now picture being handed 14 shots of tequila in one night. Sounds like something out of a wild movie, right? But for one woman, this was her reality. What happened next would not only shock everyone on board but also make headlines around the world. This is the story of how a night of excess turned into a legal battle and a massive payout. Let's dive into the details of this extraordinary event. Story starts on a Carnival Cruise Line ship, where the energy is high and the drinks are flowing. The woman at the center of this tale was enjoying her vacation, surrounded by friends in the lively atmosphere of the ship's bar. As the night went on, she was reportedly served 14 shots of tequila by the staff in a short period. The mood was festive, but nobody could have predicted the consequences that would follow. This wasn't just a night of fun, it was the beginning of a serious incident. As the drinks kept coming, the situation quickly escalated. The woman's level of intoxication became a concern not just for her but for those around her. Cruise staff are trained to monitor alcohol consumption and step in when things get out of hand. However, in this case it seems that responsibility slipped through the cracks. The excessive serving of alcohol led to a dangerous scenario, raising questions about the safety protocols on board. What should have been a night of fun turned into a risky ordeal. On cruise ships, staff have a duty to ensure passengers' safety, especially when it comes to alcohol. They're expected to keep an eye on how much guests are drinking and intervene if someone has had too much. In this incident, that duty was called into question. Was enough done to protect the woman from harm, or did the staff fail to act when it mattered most? These questions would become central in the aftermath as the story moved from the bar to the courtroom. After the incident, the woman decided to take legal action against the cruise company. She argued that she was overserved and put at unnecessary risk. The case quickly gained attention, focusing on whether the cruise line had failed in its duty of care. Legal experts weighed in, and the courtroom became the new battleground. This wasn't just about one night, it was about setting a precedent for how companies handle passenger safety and responsibility. The concept of duty of care is crucial in cases like this. It means that companies, especially those in hospitality, are responsible for the well-being of their guests. If they fail to protect someone from foreseeable harm, they can be held liable. In this situation, the court had to decide if the cruise line's actions, or lack thereof, directly led to the woman's dangerous experience. The outcome would have implications for the entire industry. Inside the courtroom, both sides presented their arguments. The woman's legal team highlighted the number of drinks served and the lack of intervention. The cruise company defended its policies, but the evidence painted a troubling picture. Witnesses described the night's events and experts discussed industry standards. The tension was high as the judge weighed the facts. The decision would send a strong message about accountability and passenger protection. After careful consideration, the court ruled in favor of the woman. She was awarded £220,000 in damages, a substantial sum that reflected the seriousness of the situation. This outcome was not just a win for her, but a wake-up call for the cruise industry. It showed that companies could be held financially responsible for failing to protect their guests. The verdict made headlines and sparked discussions about safety standards on cruises. The case sent shockwaves through the cruise industry. Companies began reviewing their alcohol policies and staff training procedures. The message was clear: passenger safety must come first. No longer could risky practices be ignored. This incident became a reference point for future cases, reminding everyone that responsibility doesn't end at the bar. The industry had to adapt to avoid similar legal and financial consequences. In response to the case, many cruise lines updated their safety policies. Staff received additional training on how to spot and handle excessive drinking. New guidelines were put in place to limit the number of drinks served in a short time. These changes aim to prevent similar incidents and reassure passengers that their well-being is a top priority. The industry's approach to alcohol service was forever changed. While companies have a duty to protect guests, individuals also play a role in their own safety. Knowing your limits and making responsible choices is important, especially in environments where alcohol is involved. This case sparked a debate about where the line should be drawn between personal responsibility and corporate accountability. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but one that's crucial for safe travel experiences. Story serves as a powerful lesson for both travelers and companies. For passengers, it's a reminder to stay aware and make smart choices. For businesses, it's a call to action to prioritize safety and follow best practices. The combination of legal consequences and public attention means that everyone must do their part to prevent harm. The hope is that incidents like this become a thing of the past. The outcome of this case was a wake-up call for the entire travel industry. It highlighted the importance of clear policies, proper staff training, and a culture of care. Companies realized that overlooking safety could lead to serious consequences, both legally and financially. For passengers, it reinforced the need to be mindful and look out for one another. The ripple effects of this case are still being felt today. This case leaves us with a big question: who should be responsible when things go wrong? Is it the company's job to protect every guest, or should individuals know their own limits? The debate continues with strong arguments on both sides. What's clear is that safety is everyone's business. As travel and leisure industries evolve, finding the right balance will remain a key challenge. In the end, this story is about more than just a night of partying or a big payout. It's a reminder of the importance of responsibility, both for companies and individuals. As you plan your next adventure, remember the lessons from this case. Stay safe, make smart choices, and expect the same from those entrusted with your well-being. The journey should always be memorable for the right reasons.